And we're back for another episode. In this episode I'm going to be getting my Artemis Bow Atma. So I spent a long time, it took me quite a few days since the patch launched to get all 12 of my Atmas. So as you can see here, I've got one of each. And in order to get them, you need to go to the different zones that's in the list. So to see where you go to your completed tab, go select Up in Arms, assuming you've already done the first part of the quest, and this is the list of all the zones and all the Atmas. Right now in the game there's two mistakes on this list. So where this says Central Fanaland for the Atma of the Maiden, it actually should be Central Shroud, and where it says Central Anosia, it means Middle Anosia, because there is no such thing as Central Anosia. They just labeled it wrong. So once you have all 12, you come back to Jalzahn, who is next to Geralt here in North Shroud, and we'll talk to him. So what we select now is Relic Weapon Zenith Enhancement. So Jalzahn says, "Through the power of Atma, I shall imbue your relic with such might as it has never known. Lend me the object you wish enhanced, and I shall see the deed done." Okay, so I want to select Artemis Bow Zenith. So it says, where is the relic? Perchance you forgot to bring it. Okay, so to have Jalzahn enhance a relic weapon Zenith, you must be in possession of 12 unique varieties of Atma. Furthermore, please ensure that the relic you wish to enhance is placed in your armory chest before speaking to Jalzahn. Okay, so I'm going to quickly just change to another class. Then I will select it again. So weapon enhancement, Artemis Bow Zenith. It says you have the Artemis Bow Zenith enhanced. Have the Artemis Bow Zenith enhanced. Yes. So it says 12 unique varieties of Atma. You have done well, my dear adventurer. Pray leave the rest to me. I require but a moment. So it says, it is done. True to my theory, the souls housed within the Atma have merged with your relic. Take it up once more, adventurer, and savor the newfound power that courses through it. So it says, your relic weapon Zenith has reborn through the power of Atma. If you wish to have another relic weapon Zenith enhanced, you may do so by repeating the process of obtaining 12 unique pieces of Atma and then presenting the objects to Jalzahn. So you have to, if you have another Zenith weapon you want to get to Atma phase, then you need to get the 12 Atmas again. So just going to go back to my Bard set. So as it says here, the Artemis Bow Zenith registered to this gear set cannot be found in your armory chest. Replace it with Artemis Bow Atma. Yes. So let's look at the Artemis Bow Atma. So when it comes to the actual stats of the Atma, the stats right now are exactly the same as the Zenith. It looks different, it's lost its glow, but now you've unlocked it to a point where you can get it onto the next stage towards the Artemis Bow Animus, which is the next upgrade. So to do that, you select Jalzahn again. As you can see, the new quest above his head called Trial of the Braves. So it says Jalzahn is a man with grand plans for your relic weapon. So, my stout assistant, I trust you are enjoying your Atma infused relic. Now, while your newfound might may indeed be impressive, what if I were to tell you that your weapon may grow even mightier still? My research leads me to believe that this is a distinct possibility. As before, if you would agree to be my subject, I promise that you will not be worse for your part. What you say? Okay, yes, I will assist him again. So I knew I could count on you, my friend. Listen then to the theory I have recently formed. Legend tells that when the world lies upon the brink of destruction, brave souls who bear the light shall arise to banish the darkness. These heroes are known as myriad names, but in my native Jalzahn, they are called the Zodiac Braves. The Zodiac Braves were said to wield arms of unparalleled might that shone with the radiance of 1,000 stars. My ultimate objective, dear adventurer, is no less than the recreation of these legendary arms. Favnarian tradition holds that the Zodiac Braves gathered light to their weapons by vanquishing formidable foes. 'Tis my theory that the heroes were in fact absorbing souls. And now, through the use of Atma, your weapon has been transformed into something with the selfsame ability, and it exists as a vessel for souls. At present, however, this vessel holds but a small fraction of its capacity. If your weapon is to realize its potential, you must have it drink deep of the souls of slain foes. Of course, not every soul is created equal, and so it follows that not all creatures will serve our purpose. Indeed, the Zodiac Braves themselves were very particular as to which foes they chose to vanquish. In the interest of efficiency, you would do well to seek out the adversaries of like nature. For this, you might refer to the Trial of the Braves, a collection of sacred texts that tell the heroes' deeds. The books are common throughout Jalzahn, but having recently formed my theory, I did not think to bring them with me, alas. Though, with trade flourishing between our lands, mayhap there is a local merchant dealing in important wares who has them in stock. Okay, so another thing to note about this weapon is that even though it has exactly the same stats as the Zenith, it is actually item level 100 rather than 90, so which is cool, I guess. So, and the good thing as well that they've changed with the armory system is that if you equip a gear set, as you can see, which doesn't have its prime weapon anymore, then it will substitute for another weapon that class can use should you have one. So anyway, we're now going to talk to Revenant in Revenant's Toll, so let's go. Now, a thing to note before you go trying to get Atmas for another relic is that you need to make sure that you're using a Zenith weapon to farm them. So unless you're using a Zenith weapon when farming the Fate, you will not get any Atmas. So I can't, for example, just go back with my Atma Relic and start farming the Atmas for another relic. That doesn't work like that. You have to really get the Zenith for each one and then farm it using that Zenith. So here's Rowena. Rowena says, Tavnarian literature on heroes who wielded dazzling weapons, and it's called The Trials of the Braves. Might be as I've got something what fits your description. Jalzahn, or say Jalzahn, the one who deals in the tomes and the like. You'll find it up the steps across from me. Okay, so here we go, just straight up these steps to Jalzahn. So she says, Trial of the Braves. Why yes, we happen to have the tomes, but why would anyone be interested in mouldy old things like... what I meant to say was they're extremely rare, and you aren't like to find them anywhere else in Eorzea. 9 books comprise the set, and each alone is worth a small fortune. But I like you, adventurer, so I'm willing to offer them at a discount. From the bargain price of 1,500 Alagan Tomestones of Mythology, you can be the proud owner of a piece of history, a book from the sacred trials of the Braves. Make no mistake, anywhere else you'll easily pay twice that. When you're keen to make the exchange, just let me know. Okay, so let's complete that quest. So it says, by defeating all the foes listed within a book of the Trial of the Braves, your relic weapon Atma will gain in attributes. Distinct sets of Trial of Braves exist for each relic. A set is comprised of 9 books, of which only 4 are available for exchange at first. Paladin set comprises 7 books for Katana and 2 for the Holy Shield. Only 6 of these are available for exchange at first. Each book can be purchased from Jalzahn. Please note, however, that you can possess only one at any given time. You must complete all the objectives in a book before you may obtain another. Alternatively, you may also dispose of it by speaking to Jalzahn or via the key items menu. May your relic drink deep of the souls of your enemies. Okay, so let's click here, Trial of the Braves. So it says the Trial of the Braves is a collection of sacred texts spanning 9 books, of each of which contains a series of objectives for enhancing your relic weapon Atma. They can be acquired by exchanging Alagan Tomestones with Jalzahn at Revenant's Toll. Each book will appear in the key items section of your inventory. By vanquishing all the foes listed therein with your relic weapon Atma equipped, your weapon will undergo evolution. Upon fulfilling the objectives of all 9 books, your weapon will be ready to complete its evolution and become a relic weapon Animus. Each step closer to one of the transcendent zodiac weapons. Please note that you can only possess 1 book at any given time. Okay, so let's now talk to her now. So we want to let's see, follow the Braves, I guess. Okay, so that third option is just a description. So let's say exchange. So it says, I take it you're keen to take advantage of my special offer. So which book from the Trial of the Braves would you like to purchase? So let's see. So as you can see here, these 3 raise dexterity, these 3 raise vitality, these ones raise accuracy, and these ones raise skill speed. So, probably go for... I wonder actually which one might be most use to me. I'll tell you what, let me do it in reverse order. So I'm going to start with skill speed. So it says exchange 1500 Alagan Tomestones of Mythology for a copy of the book Sky Earth. Okay. Yes. So here it is, the book of your heart's desire. I have no doubt that it will provide endless hours of entertainment. Has there ever been 1500 Tomestones of Mythology better spent? I think not. So you have obtained the book from the Trial of the Braves. The objectives therein can be verified by using the item in the key items menu. Okay, so let's now check how that looks. So if we open up our inventory, go to key items, which you click on that button to get there. We click on Book of the Sky Earth 1, so it says a sacred tomb depicting the various deeds of the Zodiac Braves, legendary heroes from a bygone era. So let's use that. So as we can see here, so completing these objectives will get me 2 skill speed towards my Atma, or towards the Animus I should say. So I need to defeat Halitali, Amtapor Keep, and Pharos Sirius. I need to do fates in Corfus, in Outer Lenosia, and in Eastern Fanalan. And I need to do leaves in Northern Fanalan, in Mordona, and in Corfus Central Highlands. So, for example, let's just go and do this first one, or at least some of it if we can. So we're going to go now to Southern Fanalan to Zanrak, and let's kill some scavengers. I'm going to teleport to Little Alamigo. Now, these books and trials or whatever, they're designed to challenge you over a long period of time, so do not think that you need to get it done, in a day or anything, because collecting 1500 Alagan Tomestones of Mythology can take quite a while, and the fact that you need it for 9 books means that you're going to need, let me quite quickly calculate, something like 13,500 mythology in order to get all 9 books done and get the Animus done. So it is a long quest chain that you'll eventually get done. It's not something you're supposed to finish quickly. Let's see. And just remember as well that when you're opening the key items, you can just go to here, to duty, to key items, and then click on the book to see how you're doing. Now, something to note as well is that monsters that you need to kill for the Animus quest chain are actually marked the same way that monsters are marked for the Hunter's Log. So I'm going to quickly show you what that symbol is. We're almost there, so I'm just going here to Zaharak because I need to kill some scavengers. Wow. I really hate heavy. There we go. So you see the symbol above their head, the zodiac symbol. So this pugilist is actually on the list. So let me quickly kill it. Okay, so that one was defeated. So if I quickly check the book, you can see here, pugilist 1 of 10 done. So by seeing the Animus symbol above the head of a monster, you know it's actually needed for your list. So yeah, so anyway, that's it for this episode. That's how the Animus quest works after you finish the Atma one. So I will probably continue this video series once I've finished the first book. So anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie.